Today I want to discuss the news which we had, the major news which we had in the first half of 2024 about Turkey, from Turkey and in Turkey. But before I move to the news exactly, I would like to thank everyone who left the comments. Some of the comments were very insightful and I really like them. I see their magnitude and what people are interested in, what they're actually looking for. And some of the comments were quite strange to me. For instance, people were asking what is the problem which I have with Turkish tourists, and I want to tell you that I certainly don't have any problem with Turkish tourists. I don't have a problem with Turkey or Turkish people whatsoever. Nothing like that. It is most likely from people who did not watch the clip, they did not watch my video, they just saw probably the title and misinterpreted, because I don't find any other explanation. And to those who want to tell me what I should do and how I should do it, I just want to point out, when you watch or you listen to the music and you don't like music, do you tell the artist that he should do something different, or you just switch to another channel or another music? That's very simple. If I did not meet your expectation, perhaps you want to have a different source of information or different presentation, and I don't take offense on this kind of subject. It's just normal, we're all different. There are some other people who ask why I often repeat what I already said in previous videos, and for that I can give you the scientific answer. If you read any book, any at all, and you actually have genuine interest in that book, by the end of your reading you will retain no more than 10% of what this book is about. In order for you to retain everything from the book, you really have to read it 10 times, at least. Because in many cases you don't even retain 10%, you retain less than 10%. That's just the nature of human beings. And now let's move to the news. Remember, you can subscribe, leave some comments, leave some likes, dislikes. I appreciate all of those. Sometimes I get an idea from them, so thank you so much. The first and the most important news which we had in 2024, in my view, that is the fact that Turkey was removed from gray list of finance. That means previously, in 2021, Turkey was put on the list of countries which have a questionable banking processes, and that's a gray list. That means that other banks in other countries would be watching transactions going to or from Turkey. They were making certain claims which I don't want to repeat. The point is that Turkey was on that list, and now Turkey was removed from that list. So Turkish officials, Turkish functionaries of government, banking, they work diligently to remove it. How it will continue, what kind of practices will be, I don't know, but it's a positive sign. The other positive sign is that many hedge funds moving their money to Turkey, and they're converting their money to Turkish lira. Also, people who live in Turkey or have other people who have money in Turkey, they convert it from foreign currency to lira also. The reason for that is really high interest rates and really high return. Even if you count inflation for the first half of the year, your return would be about 18%. And from what I see, it is really unlikely that things will change, because in order for Turkey to bring those foreign investors to gain confidence again, they will have to keep the exchange rate steady. And it's risky. Personally, I would not put a lot of money into that unless I would be playing with somebody else's money. But hedge funds do. Pension funds are still conservative. They're not putting money into Turkish currency. But those who do right now really gain handsomely, because if you invest in other countries, the return is not as high as it would be in Turkey. There is another country which gave higher return for the first half of the 2024, that was Argentina. But I don't follow really Argentina. I know they had a new president, and I know that things are changing there. Some people say that it's for better, it's for worse, but we're talking here about Turkey. And many local residents, they converted their currency, their savings into Turkish lira, again for the same reason that the return is really handsome. What it tells me as analysis, that it is likely that local businesses will continue suffering. The reason for that is really unfavorable foreign exchange for foreigners. So those who are in a tourist business will likely to suffer. People who come, they don't really see very good deals, not very many deals, and we already seen that hotels are starting to give discounts, and those businesses, restaurants, bars, which are oriented to tourists, they also started giving discounts. That is the signal that businesses are really suffering. They're actually trying to gain more, as much as they can, for this short tourist season. The other thing which kind of triggered my attention, and I wanted to share it with you because that also gives a reflection on overall the economy. President of Turkey said that Turkey never disappointed investors. And I don't want to comment what he said or how it has been before. What I want to say that it is likely that the current policies, president and probably who surrounded him, they probably look at the current economic situation and they judge it favorably. They think that what's happening in the economy is positive, and they probably will hold it the way it is, meaning high interest rates, really trying to lower currency in the economy, keep the exchange rate steady. That said, what we can expect with respect to real estate. Real estate is likely to stagnate because there is really no reason to invest in real estate right now. If you can gain such a handsome return, let's say 18-20% on your investment in Turkish currency, why would you want to invest in real estate? Real estate right now is pretty much dead. I don't think there are going to be a lot of speculations. Or yes, there are deals, people buying and selling real estate. There are some certain changes which are happening there. I know that there are some really good deals, especially when people are hurting and they really need to cover some of the holes in their budget. They're trying to sell their real estate very quickly, and you can gain some really good deals. From what I heard, some people get 30% of their asking prices. If you are in the market for your personal residency, I'm not talking about investing with the purpose of making a lot of money, renting your property, but I'm talking about buying a property and living in there, or just holding to it as a part of your portfolio. It may be a good move, but you really have to be in Turkey, you really have to be in the market, you really have to understand where and how to look for favorable apartments, flats, or other properties. I have few videos if you want to have an idea with respect to Antalya what you should be looking for. I had quite a few of them 2 years ago when there was a lot of movement in real estate. I don't want to go into that now, but you can easily find them. And honestly saying, as I said before, I still have faith in Turkey. I have very much faith in Turkey. Things are changing, they always change, and they always will be changing. There is no such thing as a bad market for everything. It's always good for something, always bad for something, and it always changes. So if you are on the market, if you're looking for some things which you want to buy, you just need to figure out where you're at and where the market is and where it's moving. And what I'm trying to tell you in this video, the big things which move the market right now. Besides, if you look at what's going on right now in the United States, and there is a presidential election there, those things may also influence on what will be happening in Turkey, because there were quite a few people who were concerned with the policies of Democrats in the United States as well as in Canada, and they were trying to escape it. They just had enough of it, and in Europe too. But if the policies will change, if the social, economic situation will change there, it will have influence on Turkey, it will have influence on many other markets in many other countries. And as you know, right now I'm in Belarus, and it's a very interesting country too. I'm learning, I'm actually talking to people, I'm studying what's happening here, and I will put out video next time which may help some of you to look at Belarus as also some kind of opportunity, not necessarily investment opportunity, not necessarily retirement opportunity, but just to maybe even just opportunity to visit and learn something new for yourself. I'm Vas, welcome to my channel. Remember, you can subscribe, leave some comments, leave some likes. Good luck.